from international waters. This time we have a band which is basically half Italian, half Polish, and then a session drummer. This one is Hyl or HYL. And here we have the debut EP called When Emptiness Is All. Now, first I was thinking this is a full album because it lasts almost 30 minutes. Not exactly long lasting, or around 30 minutes anyway, but still enough to just, fill the needs, feel the requirements of from whatever one is expecting from that. I mean, we all know Raining Blood and stuff, which is just barely around 29, less than 30 minutes anyway. But this is an EP, so whatever you're getting it worth your money, because in fact this is a good album, kind of surprisingly. Coming straight from Odium Records, this interestingly actually features the owner of the label as the vocalist, so it's not coincidence, it's something that is happening for a reason. The main guy here, however, if we can call him that, the songwriter and basically the composer, guitarist, etc., is from Italy and has a lot of other bands, and he will be presenting later on. Shadow is the vocalist, the owner of the Odium, and this K. Klingbein is the drummer, that is, not the vocalist. And this one comes with a proper booklet, and here we have more photos. Shadow, the vocalist again, and RC, the songwriter and guitarist, etc. here. So as you can see, this features all the lyrics, some liner notes, some contact information, and everything is nicely packaged. I mean, this is the kind of a full deal here. And here's once again the lineup, and here is in the explanation of what's going on. Here, Emptiness Is All. Now, I'm gonna tune you in for Metal Archives as backdrop while I guide you through. So, like it here says, it's international, Italy and Poland. And I was already told that the upcoming release will feature different drummers. So when I was asking about if this drummer information is correct here on Metal Archives, showing this guy as only as a session drummer rather than, full member, I was told it's correct. So this is it. 2 members as the main ones, and when you go for Where Emptiness Is All, the first release, you will see that this 33 minutes, not less than 30 as I was making the claim, is mentioned here as on the guest session musician as the drummer. Now that's about the information. 6 songs and 33 minutes, what to expect. Well, obviously it's black metal. That is kind of a given at this point, I hope. And the release is a combination of something which I would say rather familiar stuff and something that is a little bit, less obvious when referencing to other bands. There are parts where this totally reminds me of MJLA for some people, and that is the certain kind of riffs which are very much like a signature thing for MGWA. Then there are also riffs which are, I guess, more in the melancholic segment of things, and they are nicely balancing things out. I mean, this is not a one-trick pony, but features a variety of different ideas brought into the game of black metal. Some are darker, some are more aggressive, some are melancholic in nature, but nonetheless, it's all focusing on the black metal. And I would say, in essence, it's really, really good. There are no really weak points. I mean, towards the end, there is this kind of a, instrumental ending, which features now the band is trying kind of sliding off. It's almost like an extensive outro in a way, which I think is the weakest part of the stuff. But, I mean, obviously it doesn't ruin the whole experience here. It's just kind of like unneeded, really. But overall, I would say, whether we're talking about production or those kind of throaty, strong vocals, guitar riffs, production, everything is, deserving its place. This is a good one, and one essential reason to it is that it doesn't really bore you down with the 33 minutes and then some, because it's like you feature you have the variety of songwriting, and you have production vocals which are supporting them. You will find similarities to other bands like MWA, but it's not just limiting to itself like, hey, let's do a copycat album. Quite far from it. So while it's, in a way, kind of the usual suspect, the familiar feeling you're getting, then it already caters to some other needs, and that's I find very, very interesting. I'm not gonna say this is mind-blowingly good. It could be really more memorable in certain areas, but there are lots of good riffs which just kind of are drill into my head like, yes, this is something that I like. Maybe a bit of a grower, I would say, because maybe my first listen wasn't as like, wow, more like, yeah, it's pretty good. And then three listens later, I was like, okay, actually it's better than just quite nice. So indeed, it's a good album, very well balanced, or EP, and all that stuff. And I would say it's among the better ones of 2023. So, what are you waiting for? This has been released earlier in the spring as digital copy, and if you click for the other versions, you will quickly find out that this CD was also around that time. I got it a little bit later on, but if I understood correctly, it was a little bit delayed, so I doubt this information is 100% correct. Maybe it is, and maybe I just got it with delay. I don't know. And it's kind of a meaningless anyway, because it's out already. Go check out Hull. And I hope you like it as much as I do. It's definitely one of the better ones, so what are you waiting for? Do yourself a favor and give this one a listen. Thanks for your time. Take care.